They need to start turning out these COVID vaccines because there are people in my hometown who are so bored they're getting married. Hello girls, gays, and folks. I'm the boy who was so booked and busy he had to turn his J-term vlog into 2 parts. Tyler Holiday. Here with some more vlogs for you guys. So today's Thursday. It's currently almost 1 p.m. I made the decision that this J-term vlog is better off being posted in 2 parts that are shorter than 1 long video. I often find YouTube videos that are like longer than like 23 minutes personally to be sort of like daunting, and I don't really want to watch them. They don't really appeal to me. So I think 2 shorter videos is gonna be easier to digest. All I've done today is do a quick load of laundry because Olivia's coming over tonight. I lit some incense. I had Tina Turner on the turntable. Oh, okay, alliteration. And I had avocado toast for breakfast and a coffee. I'm getting ready to run out and go get a coffee and probably go to this thrift shop in the West Village. It's only open Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays, just to kill some time. And then I'm gonna have to leave again, sort of in the early evening, to pick up a plant from someone on the Facebook Marketplace in the East Village, and then stop and get some bagels from Davidoff's, which if you guys watched my first vlog, you know that that's my favorite bagel joint in the Essex Market. I also did go out for some cronuts this morning. For those of you who don't know, cronuts are a cross between a croissant and a donut, and Dominique Gansel is the man who's credited with having like invented them, and he has a small handful of bakeries in the world. One of them is in New York City, and the one in New York is in Soho. So since I live so close to it, I've made a habit of at least once a month going and trying the new cronut flavor, because he does one every month. This month for January, it's cherry and pistachio, and Olivia's coming over and we haven't had the January cronut yet, so I think we're gonna film cronut corner this evening. So I'm gonna finish tidying up. I've got some laundry to fold. I've got some recycling to take out. Also, I just want to say, because this is part of what my morning chores have been, is if you aren't breaking down your boxes and your recyclable materials when you take them downstairs, you should start. Growing up, my father and I used to go to a lot of baseball games, and it's sort of like the culture when you eat peanuts at a baseball game to throw the shells on the ground. And I always felt like that was sort of messy and kind of gross, and I remember asking him one day why like we do that, like why don't we just hold on to them or put them in like a little bag, or we have an empty soda cup. And he remarked to me that like, well, it's someone's job to clean up the stadium, so like it doesn't really matter. And the older I've gotten, the more I'm surprised that he said that to me, because he's worked in the service industry his entire life, and that was my first real job, as a server. Like, I wouldn't want anyone to show up to any of my jobs and put me in the position to do more work or harder work or just tedious work in general. I try to look out for other people by doing things like breaking down my recyclable materials. I see he's down there for an hour or 2 every night breaking down all the boxes people have just sort of chucked aside. I don't like it when people make my jobs unnecessarily harder, so that's the reason why when my friends and I eat out, when we're finished eating, we stack all of our empty plates and we put them at the edge of the table. It's the reason I break down my recyclable materials. It's the reason why at the end of a Broadway show, whether or not I want my playbill and my ticket, I take them with me. I don't leave them on the floor. You can do little things like that which make a huge difference to people, and I think it's just a nice thing to do. I'm gonna check in with you guys back when I'm out, so bye. So I'm on my way to Dunkin'. I thought I would switch it up and give my mom a break, but I have to share with you guys. So this is the mask that I bought to wear on the plane when I traveled from New York to Florida and then back. And I haven't been able to launder it until yesterday, so I was able to wear it today. And I cannot stress enough how much this mask is my favorite mask I own. So breathable, sits off the face enough that like if I have chapstick or anything on, it isn't gonna get on the inside of the mask. Iced oat milk mocha is secured. And speaking of coffee, in case anyone was wondering on an update on the baking soda vinegar trick in the cups I have, it did work. The cups no longer smell or have a tint. They're actually as good as new. The rubber straws, however, it did not work as well on, so I'm still trying to find a solution to those. Wanted to add that while I was at Dominique picking up cronuts this morning, I did grab a chocolate chip cookie. And I stand by what I said yesterday, that Thompson Street Bakery currently has what is, to me, the best chocolate chip cookie in the city. Okay, haul. So I was walking down Hudson Street, which is the same street I've walked down for the last 3 days, and I was walking past this place called Zoomies, and her name is Miss Susan, and she owns the place. She's been there for 18 years, and what caught my eye is they have this in the window. You guys, it's a white paw, and I knew I wanted to get one for my brother's little dog, Milo, who looks like the dog on the card that I bought, also on the street, in Bark Cherry, right? So cute. Everyone shops small. And then my mom's Morky also recently underwent surgery, so I was like, do we have like a little get well something? She's like, well, I have some Valentine's Day treats. So these treats, which are also local, Bachi, these are red velvet flavored, which really means peanut butter, cream cheese, and beets. So I'm gonna send a little doggy box sometime this week or next with these items. Also, shout out to Miss Susan, because we were chit-chatting because she only does curbside pickup. Like, I couldn't come in the store. I was standing at the little doggy gate, and she goes, she looks over the counter, she's like, excuse me, miss, this woman had run up on me. And Miss Susan was like, I do social distancing when my customers are shopping, because she was like looking over my shoulder. Miss Susan told her that she had better back up. I just respect someone who encourages things of that nature, because let's address the fact that even if it wasn't COVID, she did not need to be standing that close to me. The facts are the facts. Okay, I just finished, and I'm so glad that I came today. I can't wait to show you guys what I got when I get back to my apartment. It is so nice in there. It was run by the sweetest two ladies, and they happen to be doing a sale on outerwear right now. Unfortunately, I'm not in the market for a coat. I also generally don't leave my apartment. I'll check in with you guys when I'm back. Bye. Hey vlog, so now that I'm back from the thrift store, I want to go ahead and show you guys what I got. My plan was to leave and be back around 3, it's 3:11 now, and I just wanted to go out and run some errands and then come back to fold laundry and continue cleaning until I have to leave again at about 4:30. That sort of like on and off, I believe they call it the Tamagotchi method, works really well for me and my lifestyle. So at the thrift store I got this get well soon card for my mom's dog, who, as I mentioned in the last clip, had surgery. I got this. This is a glass spray bottle by the Grove Collective. I know that these are ordinarily $20. It was only $10 at the thrift store, brand new in the box. And the Grove Collective is supposed to be used for like sustainable cleaning. They have little tablets you could drop in here, and this is refillable so that you don't have to keep buying plastic bottles with multi-purpose cleaner. But the plant I'm picking up this afternoon is actually one of my it's my first like adult plant purchase, in the sense that it needs a little more TLC and attention than some of my other plants. So in addition to being watered every 1 to 2 weeks since it's the winter, I need to mist it every morning. And this is just such a cute little glass bottle with a silicone sleeve. So this is going to be excellent to keep water in for misting my plant every morning. And speaking of plants, I got this. This is actually where I want to go to the thrift store. I'm sort of on the hunt, as we know, for different pots. So I got this one. It's small, but very pretty. It was $6. Has a drainage hole at the bottom and comes with a tray, which is the best part. So now that I'm home and I've just showed you guys everything I got, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to cleaning and preparing to have Olivia over this evening. And I'll talk to you guys later. I forgot to this morning give you guys the rundown. So yes, I woke up at the time I wanted to. Did lie in bed for a little while on my phone. Did remember my Monique Samuel's apple cider vinegar coconut water drink. Did not drink it though because I think it tastes bad and I was in no mood. Hey everyone, so I finished vacuuming and realized it was just after 4:30. So I went ahead and got dressed, and I'm now walking through Little Italy on my way to pick up this plant. I think Twitter just set a new record for how quickly it can make a meme unfunny. I really wish that I could mute that stupid photo of Bernie Sanders sitting, because like, how did people manage to beat it into the ground in like less than 12 hours? Now that I've secured the plant, I'm gonna go ahead and stop by. I used to live on the same street as a nursery here in Chinatown, and it always had so many plants, and I don't know, I'm just never really around here anymore, so I thought I'd go check it out before I pick up my bagels. Welcome home vlog. So for the record, I did show up to pick up my bagels, and I noticed when I placed my order online that the address wasn't at the Essex Market. It was a couple blocks away on Orchard Street, and I showed up to the address provided and it was literally a hotel. So I already sent an email and asked for my money back. Then I got back and I'm waiting for Olivia to come over. We were gonna go to And Other Stories, but she works a little later than I thought she did. And I'm so famished that I had to eat a rice cake. And then when I was sitting on the couch to eat my rice cake while they wait for Olivia to come over, Pudgy Woke was live. So I joined the live and he asked how everyone's day was. And I said, good, I got a new plant. And Pudgy Woke said, oh, that's cool, you got a new plant? And I was like, oh my God, like not only did Pudgy Woke read my message in the chat, but it was the one time I wasn't asking if, does Pudgy support LGBT? Flag, flag. Oh, one day we'll find out if Pinterest supports LGBT. But I did get some plants. So the first one I picked up the plant from had another plant for sale that Olivia was interested in, but it was reserved. When I went to the nursery afterwards and saw that they had one, I sent her a photo of it and she got it. And then I got this guy, this plant reveal, pinstripe plant. So pretty. And I was gonna put it in this pot, but now this pot's looking a little big. And I got a little dish to go beneath this. But I may actually try setting my money plant on it because it's currently on a thing we have that you're supposed to like set pots on when they're hot. It's a little big, but it works. I need to wash this. This is Olivia's plant. She wanted something sort of stringy. Then, even though I was really adverse to buying something like viney at first, because Olivia got one, I thought I would get this. They just had this little baby string of turtles. And I'm gonna put that in the pot I got at the thrift store today. Those are my plant reveals. I now own 4 plants. So I'm gonna get to repotting while I wait for Olivia to come over, and she'll have 2 pieces of snake plant that I'm gonna start propagating. Check in with you soon. Hey vlog, so since I last checked in, Olivia made it over, so we ended up getting some burgers to eat for dinner, and while I was waiting for her, I successfully repotted all of my plants. So here's my pinstripe plant, and then got this little guy. So the 2 of us right now, after watching an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 1, are going to eat our pistachio and cherry cronuts for Cronut Corner in January, and then we will be back to tell you guys what we thought. Cronut reveal. Okay, Liv, what's your first impression?
Beautiful. Love the little green square. Because it's pistachio cranberry, I'm a little, not cranberry, cherry. I'm a little interested in what the brown glaze is.
That's what my critique is. The green square is cute and all. It looks like a piece of confetti, but why it looks like shit. Hey vlog, so we just finished our cronuts, and so we're gonna go ahead and describe the cronut experience to you, but we don't think we're going to rate them, say like out of 5. Rather, all year we want to sort of keep track of what our favorite cronuts were, so that hypothetically come December cronut, we will rank all 12 cronuts from our most favorite to our least favorite. Pistachio cherry, I thought it was good.
Yes.
I don't know if tart is my favorite genre of cronut personally. I like it a little sweet. If not sweet, then I do fruity, and then maybe after fruity would come tart. You talk.
I think that fruity is my #1 tier genre of cronut. Then I guess tart, and then what do we call it?
Sweet.
Just sweet.
Sweet would be third.
Yeah. Because I really do love a fruity flavor, and I would argue that because this cherry one kind of falls, it's the line between tart and fruity. I thought it was very good, but I couldn't taste the pistachio at all.
Yeah, so I think the balance between cherry and pistachio was not as good as other balances we've experienced.
Agreed.
Because it was a lot of cherry jam, which was tart.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the pistachio was really meant to bring to the overall experience.
Yeah.
Pistachio is just kind of like the it flavor at the moment. And it's just not for me personally. And maybe if this had brought more pistachio to the table, I would be able to form a better opinion about whether or not the pistachio was good. But it really was just, to me, a cherry cronut. I also think chocolate icing for the top.
You're right. The icing on top was chocolate, but what if you think of it like this? If it was just a cherry cronut with chocolate icing, that makes sense because cherry and chocolate go together.
Yeah.
So the pistachio was like an afterthought.
Yeah, so I think this cronut was a little confused to me.
It was.
We're cronut connoisseurs. We name another couple of friends that conduct a cronut corner. We have not missed a cronut in 6 months.
Yeah, sounds like
if not longer.
Yeah.
So cronut is not gonna be, at a cronut's worst, it's still terrific.
That is
okay.
True. That is
so
true.
Don't ever not get a cronut. But is this the most delicious and spectacular, mind-blowing cronut that we've had?
No.
Not by a long shot.
I don't think so at all. And I think maybe this is important to mention. Someone who's new to the cronut might not realize that there is no original flavor. It's only ever the flavor of the month. So it's not like you could get plain or pistachio cherry. If you're in New York, you have to get pistachio cherry.
So you only have to compare the cronuts to other flavors of cronut,
Yes.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Additionally, we were having some casual chat about like, if Dominique reached out to the 2 of us Cronut Corner constituents.
Which he should if you're watching this.
Absolutely, he should. He and I DM, and that's real. There's gonna be a receipt. Now, if he reached out to the two of us and asked for a suggestion for a Corona flavor, even though I think his well never runs dry. I mean, the man is just so brilliant. You know, amongst our brainstorms, I came to the conclusion that if I was a Corona flavor, I was inventing a Corona flavor, something about chocolate orange really sits right with me.
Terry's.
Or either chocolate orange is very reminiscent of Terry's, dark chocolate ganache, and orange marmalade is sort of what I'm thinking. Here we are on the internet giving away our ideas for free. I don't know if he's gonna watch this though. Bless you.
I sneezed on the truth.
Alex, February's already announced.
I think we should announce the flavors we want him to do, so if he does it, then we can.
We're gonna get a bag. Tell me about your Corona idea.
So my Corona idea, because to my knowledge, there has never been a peanut butter focused Corona. I'm big peanut butter fan. Pretty big.
I like peanut butter.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's a little controversial. PB&J Corona. He suggested mixed berry. Big fan. I possibly would do strawberry.
I like strawberry and I like mixed berry. I think when you think of PB&J, you think of either grape or strawberry, which is why I feel like this Corona would be really divisive among the PB&J community. But mixed berry sort of appeals to everyone in my opinion.
It does.
But I would never shy away from strawberry, especially if you were considering chocolate icing for the top.
Yes, which is a possibility.
Because when you think of like iconic food combinations, one of the very first things you will think of, peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
And maybe one of the second things you'll think of, peanut butter and chocolate.
And a little further down the list, I would argue, chocolate strawberry.
I absolutely agree.
It's on
that
there.
would be good for next Valentine's Day. That's what we really have to
from
say.
Cronut Corner.
So we're gonna return to RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 1, available to stream on VH1. And this is gonna be where I leave you guys for the night, because afterwards we're just gonna repot Olivia's plant and I'm gonna send her on her way. I'm gonna shower. And that's it. So good night, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning vlog, TGIF, happy Friday. So all I really did this morning was sleep in a little because I was so tired last night. I had a really long day. I got a lot of steps in. I finally cleaned the apartment. And something about sleep just hits so different when you're actually tired. I did hit the snooze button 4 times. Afterwards, all I did was go to Dunkin' because they were doing 3 times points today. And plant-based foods are already 2 times points. So I'm that girl who's gonna eat and drink for free, so I went and copped my mocha swirl and my Beyond Breakfast sandwich and my hash browns. And I did, on the way back, stop at the Sullivan Street Bakery because I say what I say and I mean what I mean when I say that is the best chocolate chip cookie, and I got one and I ate it. And I've been thinking, like, I would never really like describe myself as someone with a sweet tooth. Marissa's the only person that would maybe rivalry in like the amount of sweets we eat, so I actually do think I may have a sweet tooth. Otherwise, I just stripped yet another load of laundry. I did the rest of my towels and did my pillowcases as well because I want to do my bedding over the course of 2 or 3 days so that I'm never have nothing to sleep on or under or with, you know? Then I was eating breakfast and watching YouTube when I got a call that was from the hospital, and ordinarily, like, I have to do like little surveys on my account before I go to my doctor's appointment. But for some reason, this one, I don't know, she called and wanted to do it over the phone. And she said it wasn't gonna take long, and then we were on the phone for 45 minutes. Okay, the questions were literally insane. Are you gonna shit yourself during surgery? Are you gonna piss yourself? If the shit hit the fan, like, would you accept a blood transfusion? Like, only if it was like really serious. Also, all of a sudden, she goes, okay, so these next questions are like totally completely optional. Like, you don't have to answer them if you aren't comfortable. Do you walk with a cane? I said, no. And then she said, what's your sexual orientation? I said, homosexual. And then she said, do you feel safe at home? I said, yes. You guys, one of those things is not like the other. Otherwise, I just want to do a quick little plant check-in before I go. I put them all here on my desk because I wanted them to start getting the light like first thing in the morning when the sun started coming through. And I'm going to get a shelf to put here over the radiator to keep them on so they can get a lot of bright and direct light. Oh, and I put the succulent in the windowsill since it needs the most light. So that's it for now. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so I was on the phone with my mom for a while, then I went to Whole Foods to get some backup groceries, and I just went into Bed Bath & Beyond and got this. Yes, it's an over-the-toilet shelf situation, but I'm gonna set it over the radiator in Marissa and I's living room to put my plants on in front of the window so they can get enough light. I'm thinking about making another attempt at going to get leftover bagels, but I'd have to go all the way to the Essex Market, which we know I love, but am I in the mood to walk? That is the question. And am I in the mood to neglect my schoolwork for even longer? Probably yes. Hey vlog! So, pardon my hair, I did wear a hat today, but this morning I was kind of bored, so I braided these 2 pieces and pinned them back. What do you guys think? Otherwise, while I was out, I was able to secure a bag of leftover goodies from David Austin Essex Market. There are a couple bagels in here, including some cinnamon raisin bagels, which are my roommate's fave, so she's gonna be so delighted when she comes back tomorrow. I've got something for her. And I did purchase and build a plant stand that I'm gonna show you guys. So I know it's kind of dark right now, but here we have today's purchase, which is a peace lily. And then we have my pinstripe plant, and here all the leaves are up because it's gone to sleep for the night. And then down here we have my Chinese money plant, the 2 pieces of snake plant Olivia so generously gave me to propagate, and my little string of turtles. So it's already kind of late. I got kind of carried away building the plant stand. It's 8 p.m. now, so I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner, do some like last minute sort of tidying up things and fold some of that laundry and my bedding so that everything will be nice for when Marissa comes home tomorrow. So this is where I leave you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Good night. Okay, good morning vlog. It's Saturday. I'm currently on my way to go to Oatmeal's and pick up cookies for Livy and I later because we had plans to go, but she ended up getting invited to brunch. So I said, no worries, I'll go pick up some stuff for us to eat when we hang out afterwards. And I have to tell you guys about this right now immediately. So, let us start with, my building is shaped like a C, right? So and Marissa and I live on the inside of our building. So when I look out of my bedroom window, I look across like this little just courtyard, it's empty, you can't go out there, into the windows of other bedrooms. And I've been meaning to tell you guys about the time that I was sitting on the couch when I heard someone yelling out of their window at someone in another one of the apartments in my building, talking about how they're disgusting because they wear shoes in their house, and that's not something you should do when you're renting because it's disrespectful to the space and da-da-da-da-da. Lying in bed, and now it's like 11, okay? I'm in my slumber. Okay, final stages of my slumber. The yelling commences. So loud and so dumb raspy, I could not believe what I was hearing. And she is going on, she was tearing into someone, whether they were listening or not, about they're always stomping at all hours of the day and the night. This is like so loud, I swear it's the apartment under me. And I am like, oh my God, stop, that's so scary because like, am I the stomping perpetrator? Like, there's absolutely no way. So I was like, that literally cannot be possible. And it can't be the people above me because if it was the people above me, that's the top floor. So then there are no apartments above them, hence no stompers, you know? But what a rude awakening. So kooky, so nutty. You bitches are out of your minds. This is a third of people who have like lived in this building for decades, try to throw their weight around, raise their children in this building, which, you know what? I don't even care about. I don't care. I don't care how long you've been here, who you are, where you come from. At the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with my space. Yes, I'm only leasing it for a year, but for that year, it's mine. If I knew who it was, I probably would write and be like, this nut job, and if it is who I suspect it is, this woman is 50, okay? Act your motherfucking age, okay? You are far too grown to be waking up everybody in the building, yelling and making a commotion because you think the people in the apartment above you walk around a little too loud, or they're up late at night, or da-da-da-da-da. That was just insane. It's really cold out. I'm actually gonna have to put my phone away because my hand is getting freezing. But I gotta get these cookies and get back so I can make a bagel, fold the last little laundry I did, and prepare for Marissa's homecoming. Okay, so Olivia's finished with lunch and she's on her way over, and I just showered, and I have to tell you guys, I detangle my hair about once a week and like wash it after I detangle it and deep condition it, all that stuff. Because it's so much work and because I like seldom go places, so I'm not really like, it's like, who am I doing it for? So I do it about once a week, and then I'll wear it natural for 2 to 3 days and then wear hats for the second half of the week. Oh my God, last week when I was doing it, I freaking was getting overzealous with the comb, and I pulled on my forward helix piercing in my left ear because I got it latched between 2 of the teeth of the comb, and I pulled it so hard that it's still tender to sleep on, you guys, which is so annoying and so disappointing. Last March, when I was in London, I pulled my whole right helix out. It was one of the ones with the balls, so between 2 of the teeth of the brush, the ball got caught. I heard the ball hit the floor. I literally didn't feel it come out. So my first errand of the day was to go somewhere and to buy a new piece of jewelry and just have him fit it for me. The guy was really sweet though, whoever he was. He had just mopped the place and was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure after you, I'm actually just gonna close and go home because I don't think anyone will be out because of the virus, because it was like just beginning. Marissa's on her way back. I know I already mentioned that. I just can't wait. We'll probably order dinner, probably Bear Burger. Vlog, Olivia did indeed arrive. The two of us girls are about to pop into the and other stories because you guys know I want to start painting my nails. So I'll show you guys what I get and we'll take you with us afterwards. So Olivia and I are at Starbucks right now. As you can see, I just got a nail polish. She got 2 pairs of jeans for such a good deal. Now the two of us are gonna go sit in Washington Square Park and eat our cookies after we get our coffees. Hey vlog. My hair got really big because I've been out today. But Marissa's back. Olivia went home for the evening and I'm going to pick up Marissa and I's Grubhub order for Bear Burger, which is everything I expected, and I'm going to go grab it and get back, and we're gonna start a new season of Love Island. So I'll check in with you guys later when I'm home. Hey vlog, I'm back. So I've got my Bear Burger here. So I get the SoCal burger, Marissa gets the Guadalupe. We're gonna go ahead and start season 5 of Love Island, I'm pretty sure. And in case you were wondering what that was, yes, I did get another new plant. They were half off though at the florist that I bought that mason jar from around the corner, so don't come for me. Now, y'all know Sunday is my day off, which means this is where I leave you. We're gonna spend the rest of the night catching up and just eating, so be well, wear your mask, please like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video.